everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome back to my whopping 29 subscribers. Thank you. But anyways, this video is going to be about new mom's must-haves, or this could just be like what you need for a newborn. So this video is just a bunch of things that I felt like was very helpful and kind of a lifesaver when I became a new mom. So the first few months of Bellamy's life, I felt like these items were lifesavers. First, I have to start off with the nursing pillow. This was great, especially if you are breastfeeding, because I don't know why, I had no idea that this is how a nursing pillow works. I don't know how I didn't know, but I feel like I found out like a month after I had Bellamy, or two, that this is how a nursing pillow works. But anyways, it's also like great even if you're not breastfeeding, because you can just lay your baby in there and watch your baby. Also, you can lay them facing up, you can lay them facing down, you can have their like chest right here. I'll insert pictures if I have any, which I know I have some, so I will insert pictures of Bellamy using this because he used it a lot. He was always on this. I feel like it was great. He loved laying in this. Next thing would be the Wubba Nub. Now, Bellamy has never been a baby to really use a binky. Like, the first few days when we were in the hospital, he used them great. Like, it was amazing. But as soon as we got home, he wouldn't use them anymore. But out of all the binkies I did use, I would say he liked the Wubba Nub the best. And I kind of liked it the best because it didn't really stay put, but I felt like it stayed put longer than the other binkies. And then these two are just like toy items, but babies don't typically really like start grabbing or like having fun with toys until they're like around 3-ish months. And don't quote me on that because every baby is different. But around 3-ish months, that's when Bellamy became more interested, and one of the first few toys that he actually played with was stuff like this. He really likes soft objects, and he still does, and he's 11 months old. Well, just about to be 11 months old. My baby's getting so big. And then Sophie the giraffe. She is really expensive for a toy, though. She is $25. So if you don't have that kind of money, this is definitely something you can go without. But I love Sophie because he's 11 months old and he still plays with her. And you know, it is a great teether. I really do think she's a great teether. And with this, I think this was like, it was definitely under $10. It might have even been 10. I'm not positive. But I got it from Target, and like, he loved this toy. He likes tags. I don't know, I just feel like any young baby would love this toy. And then the next thing are these muslin blankets that you can get from Target. I'm sure you can get them from anywhere, but I got mine from Target. But anyways, I absolutely loved these blankets. I still do. I really love these blankets. They are amazing. Like, I can't express to you how amazing they are. Bellamy, up until like 6-7 months, he would spit up like no tomorrow. So like, at some point this became like our spit up rags. Like, you know, like we just be like this, burping him, or we'll honestly just use this to clean up his spit up, because if we had to use paper towels every time he spit up, we would have killed like 500 trees. No, that's probably exaggerating, but he spit up a lot. These are also great to cover yourself while you're nursing. These were great. I did have a nursing cover at one point. Around, what was it? Did he turn 2 months old? Yeah, around when Bellamy turned 2 months old, I got my gallbladder removed, and we ended up losing that nursing cover at the hospital. So ever since, I would just like use this as a nursing cover. And honestly, it's hard at first because like baby doesn't know how to find your boob, so you have to like get in there and help them. So it's really awkward because I would just be like, hey, finding that boob okay? You know, just in public under a blanket like this. I looked ridiculous. But also these are great too because they cover the car seat. And it's like, honestly, you don't need to buy a separate thing to cover the car seat, a separate thing to nurse with, a separate thing to clean up spit up and use as a burp rag. And my fourth thing, it's a great swaddle. Like, I think they're mainly for to swaddle your baby, but if you're expecting, get one of these. Get many of these. All right, and then like when they're really small, stuff like this is amazing because you're changing that diaper. What, how many times? Like 10 plus times a day. They go for diapers like no tomorrow when they're little. Now he's like slowed down and he probably uses like 4 or 5 diapers a day, but when they are brand new, they go for diapers like no tomorrow. I promise you, it's like no tomorrow. They're great because you literally just raise it on up and you can get that butt changed. This is why these are great. Zippers, get yourself pajamas that have zippers, because you know, before you have the baby and everything, you're like, oh, all these button down clothes are so cute. You end up not using them because you go towards the outfits with the zippers, because you don't want to be buttoning up a baby in the middle of the night. I'm just saying, you don't want that. It is too much work, so get yourself something with a zipper. I feel like every new mom, I'm sure everybody even probably has one around the house anyways, but you need a thermometer because there's gonna be days that you feel like your baby, something's probably going on with them, and sometimes they just feel extraordinarily hot but don't have a fever. So I felt like I was always taking Bellamy's temperature because I was just afraid that he'd get a fever. This is the nose Frida. A lot of people assume this is disgusting because I mean, it is a gross concept. It really is. You put this up your baby's nose, you take this part, and you suck. But I wonder if I could show you. Right there, there's a filter, and it comes with filters, and you can buy more filters. But anyways, I didn't feel like that bowl thing you get from the hospital worked at all. There was a point when Bellamy was very little and very sick, and not very, very sick, but I just mean like he couldn't breathe out of his nose, and we tried the bulb and it wouldn't work, and I heard good things about this. We went to the store and we got this, and it's great, and we still use it for him. Like, it's the only thing we can use to get the boogers out of him. Something else, I think it's called like the Swaddle Me thing, and I have one, but all of Bellamy's older baby stuff, well, younger baby stuff, how do I put that? But anyways, they're all in my like little outside unit, but I don't want to dig through like every baby box to find them, so I'm just going to insert a picture right here. But anyways, those were great because Bellamy would like free himself from the swaddles and his hands would just be out, and he would like scare himself awake. Like his hands will come out and then he'll be like, and then he's awake because like his hands would just go. I don't know why he still does that sometimes. If someone knows why babies do that, please let me know. It was a little spooky. But anyways, it was the only one that would like keep him confined enough to like keep his hands free. But he still found his ways, but it took him longer to figure it out with that. I really recommend What to Expect in the First Year. It's very helpful. I still use it. Bellamy's almost a year old. So I've just been, you know, I've honestly, I read like the newborn and breastfeeding section before he was born, and then once he was born, I've like read every month that he turns, and I say it's helpful in its own ways, if you, especially if you're a first mom and you don't have any friends that are moms, or like you don't get along with your mom, so you have no one to talk to about this, or don't really know much. It's helpful. And then the next thing is on to breastfeeding moms. And so if you're a mom that's going to formula feed, I guess this video ends here for you. But for breastfeeding moms, must-haves for that is like, first off, I'm wearing one because I'm still nursing my son, is a breastfeeding bra. It unclips from the cup so that you can easily breastfeed. And honestly, I think they're comfortable because they don't have any wire in them. And then next, you know, some moms don't have leaking problems. Some moms leak for a month. Me on the other hand, my titties leaked for like 6 months straight. It was not fun. Everything I wore, it got really wet. So I recommend, these are reusable breast pads. I had a red blanket and I washed them with this red blanket, and that's why they're all like red and fuzzy, you know. But there's also these kinds. At night I would use these. During the day I would aim more towards these because this is more cost efficient, more world efficient. But at night I would just soak through them, so there's no point. Yeah. And then moving on is, like, I do recommend getting shirts like this that are easily accessible to your boob, so it's easier to breastfeed. And then these tank tops, which you can also wear as maternity shirts too. I didn't know they existed until after I had Bellamy, and I was having a hard time with like normal shirts and just breastfeeding him. But anyways, these unhook too, and you can get a booby out. So these are great too. And honestly, like, I feel like every new mom needs those things. And then this is some cream you put on your nipple. What is it called? Tender Care Lanolin. I can't pronounce it. Lanolin. But anyways, if your nipples get dry and cracked, you like just put this on your boob. You don't need to remove it. Not on your like entire boob. You put it on your nipple, but you don't need to remove it. You can just breastfeed as normal. It's just sometimes when you're breastfeeding, and especially at first, your boobs can get cracked and bleed. Mine were just like a little sore, so I've only used this like 2 or 3 times, but it was very helpful for when I did use it, because Bellamy was pretty good about latching, but then there are babies that aren't great at latching, and this works magic. That was my new mom must-have haul, I guess. But of course you need like the essentials, so don't like forget a bassinet, a crib, a swing. I honestly recommend a swing. You need a swing. Like, that was my lifesaver the first 6 months of Bellamy's life. Honestly, that was the only way he would sleep if it wasn't with me. And he would only sleep during the day, because I would be too afraid to let him sleep at night. Just let him sleep in it at night. But I really do recommend a swing. Swings are very helpful. And then of course you need a car seat, you need a stroller. I'm like, what did I even say? Changing tables are optional. They are helpful though. You know, just clothes. And those are the basic things you need. Please, thank you for watching. I hope some of these items help someone. He barely napped. Oh my god. But anyways, I hope this helps somebody out. Thank you for watching. Bye.